All right, so we all know that farming resources in Warframe probably takes up most or a majority of our time playing the game. We've got to have all kinds of crap. Orkin cells, argon crystals, tellurium. We've got to have all kinds of crap to actually be able to craft anything that we're wanting to do, or to be able to do anything really. So just to show you, let's go over here to Jerry, my little helmet guy here. So let's go to feed Jerry. There's all kinds of freaking resources you need here, especially bile. I'm always running low on bile. So if we go to bile, you can, it's not in here because I don't have any argon crystals yet because I already fed them all to him earlier. But you can feed them argon crystals and all this other junk. Morphics, nav coordinates, somatic fibers, void gel orbs, thermal sludge. Well, some of these can actually be picked up pretty easily with a build that I've got for you guys. Let's go back out of here. It's not Korra. I do have a Korra Prime build coming out here soon that does quite a bit of damage, so make sure you check that out when it hits. This farming build that I'm getting ready to show you involves Titania. So if you've got a Titania, you can take advantage of this and get yourself a crap ton of different resources. Now I know it's way out there farming with Titania, but let me just show you real quick before we get into the build. So for this example, I'm going to use the Cambion Drift on Deimos. So I'm out here in this open world, and I'm going to show you the little section that I like to farm with Titania and show you the little spots that we like to hit up to give you all kinds of goodies. Now I'm just going to fast forward over there so you guys can see where I'm heading, because I like to hit these cave systems over here. So we got this big old orange trench over here. What we're going to do is I like to start over here on this side. So here we are. I'm going to get out of my Arcwing form here. Now this is where you're going to start taking advantage of all Titania's abilities. Well, at least 2 of them. So we've got our 4th form. Lets you fly around like a little pixie or whatever it is. And just for a further reference, these are what we're potentially trying to hit right here. These little infested cysts. Break these, they can give you all kinds of different goodies. It's random. Now we've got her set up so you can literally spam this ability over and over again, and it's got some major range on it. It's going to hit and pop anything and everything that you can see so far ahead of you. Just make sure wherever you see damage numbers pop up, make sure you go and check those out, because they possibly have some little loot drops for you. Now just to show you my little path that I run here on Deimos, if you come out of this cave over here, you can go straight across the street and come over here to this side. You do the same exact thing. Now we're going to go extract, and I'll show you how much loot we got for just a couple of minutes that we've been running. All right, we made it back to the Necrolist. You can see that we've got a bunch of crap in here. I picked up an Iton Star. We got some alloy plates. You can even get Bapholite from this, plastids, nanospores, all kinds of extra Deimos resources that you can potentially trade to Father and maybe get your tokens to up your standing a little bit. So get some Father tokens, trade them to Grandma, do whatever you want to do with them. Get all kinds of crap for doing this. Before we go any further, this build is not meant for damage. It's just meant for popping crates, all the loot crates on any mission you want to run through. If you want to do a capture mission, maybe check a strong like primary weapon with you maybe. Go through, pop a bunch of loot crates, capture your target, and then break a bunch of stuff on your way out and see what you can get. I got polymer bundles like crazy doing this, all kinds of stuff from doing this. But let's get to the build. So Titania Prime, that's what I'm using, since we can use her abilities while she's in a Razor Wing form, which is basically just the same thing as the Arcwing. And her 3rd ability, I subsumed over and replaced it with Dark Verse. So if you got an extra Dante, you want to feed it to your Helminth, or you don't like Dante, whatever you want to do, feed it to your Helminth and get Dark Verse available right there. Now, the reason why I'm using this move is just because you can have such a humongous range on it. So we've got Loot Detector, of course. We got Preparation, so we can start the mission out with a crap ton of energy and go straight to our Razor Wing form. We've got Stretch for range. Razor Wing Blitz is her augment, which as you're casting Dark Verse, it's going to compound your speed and get you a little bit faster. And it can move you faster if you're good at driving Titania. I'm not. I get stuck underneath stairs, everything else. But if you're good at driving Titania, this will help you out a lot. Prime Flow for a bigger energy pool. Boreal's Hatred for shield capacity, but we're going for the efficiency there because we want to be able to spam the crap out of Dark Verse. Cunning Drift, I've got this down here just for more range. Overextended for more range. Auger Reach for more range. And then Streamline for even more efficiency. And since we're not really fighting enemies and we're just popping loot crates, I've got Mold Efficiency on here, so we've got more efficiency. So this, while shields are active, gains 6% ability duration per second, up to a maximum of 36%. So we're not fighting, we don't have to worry about our shields being taken down. As long as you're moving fast, you probably won't take any damage, so you're going to keep your shields up pretty high anyways. And then I've of course got Arcane Steadfast on here, so we've got the 17% chance that the next 3 abilities will not cost any energy, which is nice. So I'm using that. If you have a maxed out one, good for you. And then for the actual companion, what I'm using is I'm using my Panzer. So if we go to upgrade, the biggest thing here is I'm using Mystic Bond. So after your companion uses abilities with cooldowns 5 times, you may cast a warframe ability without expending energy. So that's another chance that you can be casting Dark Verse and it's not draining any of your energy. And the rest is, it's okay. I was using this for my core build. This is the build that I've been using to actually rack up a bunch of open world resources. So like Cambium Drift, if you come here, you can get like Plastids, Ganglions, whatever you need for trading in for actual Entrati standing. And then over here on Venus, I've been running it through the Orvalis. So for example, out here on the Orvalis, I've been hitting up these little checkpoints that the Corpus like to stake out. I just cast this, fly around. You can see there I'm moving super fast, but then come over to another checkpoint, maybe open up the door, break everything that's in there. Man, I suck at driving Titania, don't I? Anyways, yeah. You're just hitting up all these little checkpoints and picking up thermal sludge. That's what I was looking for, especially for my helmet. I run out of thermal sludge really fast. Same thing in here. You can pop in here, pop any loot containers that you see, and then head back out. Those are just some examples that I was taking it through and picking up quite a few different resources. But you guys can take it through regular capture missions or anything. This was not going to do a steel path for sure. It doesn't do enough damage, but it's just a regular old loot crate popping farming build, I guess, whatever. I thought I'd share this with you guys. Hope you like it. And if you guys want to see my core prime build video, which will be perfect for farming steel path or whatever the heck you want to do with it, make sure you guys subscribe and keep an eye out for that. Anyways, I'll see you in the next video or stream.